Hey guys, welcome to another Leetcode video. Today we're going to be solving Leetcode 509 Fibonacci number. The Fibonacci numbers are commonly denoted Fn form a sequence called the Fibonacci sequence, such that each number is the sum of the two preceding ones starting from 0 and 1. And we're given an example. So if you've done any sort of basic mathematics in school or whatnot, you would have heard of the Fibonacci sequence. And that's each number is a sum of the two preceding ones. So this is an example here. Fn minus 1 plus Fn minus 2 is going to be equal to Fn, as long as n is greater than 1. And we're given a couple more examples over here and some constraints. And the way we can solve this is, for example, we can create the whole sequence until we get to n, but that will use up quite a lot of memory. A better way would be to just store the last two numbers, so Fn minus 1 and Fn minus 2. That way we save a lot of memory space by just having two variables. So I'm going to show you how to code this up in Python. We want to first start off with a simple base case. We're going to say if n is equal to 0, well then we don't need to there's 0 steps, so we can just return 0 because we don't need to actually initialize and start the Fibonacci sequence. Otherwise, let's set our n minus 1, which is going to n minus 2, sorry, which will be our a variable. So we'll set that to 0, and n minus 1, which is going to be equal to our b variable, which is going to be equal to 1. So now we've got 0 and 1, which are the two numbers now in a Fibonacci sequence. Now we can actually create the rest of our sequence. So we can say for I in range 2, because we've already got the first two numbers. So for I in range 2 to n plus 1, because we want to include including n, not because in Python our second parameter for range would just go up to n. We want to create the sequence including up to n. So for I in range 2 to n plus 1, let's create our, in this case it would be our c, or basically our next number in our Fibonacci sequence, which is going to be simply equal to a plus b. Then we can set a equal to b, because we're shifting our sequence 1 to the left, and b equal to 10. And then we can simply return b, which will be fn, or the result of fn. So now let's run our code. Let's see if it works. Amazing, we pass all 3 test cases. Now let's submit our code to make sure we pass all of the test cases for this question. And we pass all 31 test cases. So quite an easy question today, guys, but I hope you enjoyed and it made sense. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you and bye.